It's a Winter Wonderland. Yay! Oh my goodness. I wanted to film earlier when it was daylight, but I had to charge up the camera battery. So that being accomplished, here I am filming again. Thanks for all the support on YouTube. People have been commenting more than they ever have before. Traditionally, no one ever comments on my videos. Why would they? But it seems that since I've been making my living in my car videos, people have actually been commenting. I guess I'm finally starting to connect with people. Look at this. Just snow. I don't want that. It's already been a cold enough winter. I don't need more of this. It's miserable. I was finally able to get the passenger side window mostly up. It only works once every 2 weeks. So the girlfriend sits here when she's in town. And since I smoke, she has to have the window down, and I don't blame her. But then I can't get the window back up. So I don't know if you'll be able to see me. What does it matter? Years and years ago, even 10 years ago, I decided that when I would make a video, if I got even one hit, then it would be worth doing. Of course, naturally, you're gonna get 2 hits. But if I started small and just let things grow, then that's what happens. Things grow. I'm rolling another cigarette. Sometimes it's hard to see the sticky side. Oh my goodness. So I made $26 today. Let's see. $15 from 2 people that I know. And $11 from some nice lady in the UK that I don't know. I've never seen her name before. Unless it's a woman I know, but she uses a different name on PayPal. Anyway, thanks to those 3 people, I was able to put $10 of gas into the car. I didn't buy coffee today at Starbucks. Well, what happened is I went to my usual Starbucks and the lobby was closed there. They were cleaning. And they often don't have enough employees on Saturday. So I came to my other Starbucks and I just use a Starbucks cup that I have and make my own coffee. I have stuff in the back. Coffee and cappuccino mix. It's actually really good coffee. I put the coffee in the mix in, fill the cup with half water. Take 2. I put the coffee and the cappuccino mix in. Then I put a little water in and shake it up. It gets mixed really well. And then I fill it to the top with water. And I've got a really great tasting cold coffee. For me at this point, it doesn't matter if it's cold or hot. I just love coffee. So I was thinking of restructuring my Patreon page. $1 would be the tip level. $5 a month would be the coffee level. And $10 a month would be the gasoline level. So I really want to call it the gin and tonic level. I haven't had a beer in 2 months. I don't need a beer. It's just a fun thing for me. Going without alcohol for 2 months, it's not a big deal for me. For others, it might be. See, I got my cigarettes. I cannot give those up, and I have no desire to. Alright. So David Lynch lived until 78, and he smoked since he was the age of 8. It's not like I'm smoking Marlboro. It's just natural tobacco cigarettes without all the nasty chemicals. It's just pure tobacco. I feel fine. It's like smoking air. I don't really get a buzz. I just like the habit. It's a dirty, disgusting habit, though. But it's what I want to do. Actually, I want to sit in the cafe and smoke in there just like I used to when I was 21. You could sit in a bar or cafe and smoke and no one gave a flying effing bleep. Jesus. Meanwhile, I'm just watching all these cars go by. They're all making more pollution than I am with my cigarette. This only affects me. But all these cars, hundreds of them, they're adding pollution to the city of Reno. Well, I drive too, so I guess I'm doing the same thing. I started in Reno with a bicycle. I can't do it anymore. I can't bicycle in this mess. But I gave it my best shot. I rode a bike here for a year or two until I just got sick of changing tires. Because in Reno they have all these little thorns that get on the road and they pop your tires. So people have these big fat tires that are like 12 inches wide, like a motorcycle. Otherwise, it's pointless to ride a bike here. It's a pain in the butt to change tires on a bike. I just got sick of doing it. I only have a car because of my younger brother. I paid for the car. Well, because I had money back then. It was about $1,000. This is the second car he got me. The first one got stolen. Well, it broke down. It was breaking down. And there was a part that cost $450. So we figured, well, that would be half of another car for you. So at one point I had 2 cars. The first one just didn't work too good, and someone had thrown a big rock at one of the windows when we were camping. They were drunk. These 4 guys on BLM land. They just didn't like the car, or they didn't like me when they saw me. So when I went down to the campsite and then came back, they had thrown a big rock at the side window. It cracked it, and I had to tape it up. So it was on a Sunday morning, the Lord's Day, and they were drinking. So thanks a lot. I don't know why they did that to me. I didn't do nothing to them. That's why when I go camping, I always like to have the car within sight. But at this particular camping spot, you park and then you walk down to the camping area. So I couldn't keep an eye on the car, so they trucked with it. My younger brother wrote me a kid's joke. What do they call a chicken from the hood? A mother clucker. So I have a younger brother and then I have an older brother, and they both seem to like kids' jokes. I'm not a big fan. I mean, no one in their right mind is. Even kids groan at kids' jokes because they're stupid. But sometimes they're amusing. So my YouTube channel is going better than ever. I need dollars coming in so I can get a home with internet. Then I can go back to playing my video games and making art. PayPal.me/David Lovins. Venmo, David-Lovins-2. Cash App, $Bobby11. I am just one walking advertisement. I'm trying to entertain people. But it's been really lovely on YouTube. I really am just astounded by the support I've been getting. So, this video series is a journey. So, I'm living in my car now. And hopefully, the tunnel at the end of the take 2. And hopefully at the end of the tunnel, we'll see me in an apartment and art studio. I have other things going on that I can't really talk about. It just wouldn't be polite to the people involved. Okay. But someday I will address all this. And I'll do it publicly. So, it's one of my brother's birthdays today. And I have another brother whose birthday was a couple days ago. So they're all celebrating and I'm not there. Sorry. I'm just not there. They're in a different state. I don't even want to mention what state. Though if you dig around, you can probably find out where I'm from. Well, I lived there for 8 years and I couldn't wait to get out. Let's see, the name of the state rhymes with Screwtaw. You figure it out. They don't like drinking, smoking, or pornography there. And, well, let's just say that the shoe doesn't fit when I'm there. I had some good times. I grew up and I got through school somehow. I stopped being a good student. I had to work in a pizza place to even buy gas for the car. So I didn't do that great in high school like I had planned. When you're working 30 hours a week at a pizza place, you don't really have time for homework. And I really didn't have much incentive. I had no college plans. In my family, there was no way I could go to college. Luckily, I got to go to my grandmother's art school in Hollywood. And from there, I went to Cal State Northridge and LA City College And then I was able to go to San Francisco Art Institute. Well, I showed them. I made a lot of art and sold a lot of art. I didn't have any support from that school after a certain point. I had to work right away after art school, even before graduating. While I was trying to do my final projects, I was moving into my new live-work situation for these people that didn't pay me. I had to work for my rent. At which point they paid me $8 an hour in San Francisco. They really ripped me off. They could have paid me more so I could work less and put that time into my art. But at $8 an hour, man, they really ripped me off. But I stuck it out for a year and a half. It sucked. Then finally I was able to make my way a little bit with some help. Okay, it's a long story. 16 minutes. Look at the snow on the window. That's no fun. So I'm gonna upload this video. And thank you very much. I will make 2 or 3 videos a day, whatever it takes, so I can get those 4,000 hours I need before I can get paid from YouTube. Jeez. I'll do it! Whatever it takes! Jeez.